One of the assumptions of Selfie Speak programming is that everything in your life is connected to everything else. You can't have a great career but let your health be destroyed to the point where you can't get out of bed, or you're suffering from so many health diseases and problems with your body because you're never exercising and you're grossly overweight and you've destroyed your health. Everything is connected. So here's how we've structured it. We look at everything through the lens of 7 major spheres of life, and we try to help people create habits to give them what they want to reach their goals in these 7 spheres of life. Here's the breakdown. The first sphere is sort of a big umbrella one. It's self-control, agency, self-efficacy, giving you the sense that you actually can control your own life. So that's the first major sphere. The second sphere, health, getting your health straight, eating the way you want, sleeping the way you want, exercising the way you want, taking care of your body. Because if you don't have health, it's hard to do anything else worthwhile. The third sphere of life, relationships, love, friendships, relationships with colleagues. How do you have relationships going well in your life? What are your goals there? What are your daily habits? The fourth big sphere in life, lifelong learning, continuing to learn, continuing to get better. Stephen Covey calls this sharpening the saw. That's the fourth big sphere of life. The fifth sphere, creation. I do believe that the happiest, most fulfilled people in the world create. Their ideas come to reality. Doesn't mean they're artists or painters. Could be a computer programmer, but you're creating, you're coming up with your own insights that help the world, demonstrating your purpose. So it might not be creating a best-selling book, but it's creating some demonstration of purpose that is truly meaningful, that you feel good about, that helps other people in the world. That's the fifth category, the fifth sphere of life where we try to help people, give them guidance on their vision and help them come up with highly specific habits. The sixth sphere, leisure. That sounds a little odd to people. I don't need help having fun, and yet so many people's idea of having fun is just sitting around and watching TV or playing a video game. Really not very satisfying. So that is the sixth sphere in life where we try to really help people have a plan and have a system. And the seventh sphere, wealth. Now, for a lot of people coming into personal development, they think that's most important. Oh, if I'm rich, everything else will be fine. It is important, but we actually have it last here, because I have found if you get the other 6 things straight, the wealth typically comes, it typically follows. But that is a sphere of life. We help people with their wealth goals and the habits they need to get the wealth they want. So those are the 7 big spheres that we try to address in every Selfie Speak program, every Selfie Media program, and every Selfie Text program. Now, within those 7 spheres, there's 7 levels. So this is a very logical, consistent, holistic way of looking at things, because I do believe that human beings need an internal consistency. They need to see how what they're doing in life fits in with everything else. So with every single one of these spheres, we get them to address what is their philosophy of the good life for each sphere. So, for example, if you were talking about your health, you need to have a vision of the ideal is someone who's really healthy, fit, vigorous, full of energy, proper weight, and can be that way until 90 or 100. There needs to be a specific vision. The next level in the sphere, there's 7 levels for every sphere, determine what your self-identity is as it relates to that goal. What's your own self-identity? Do you see yourself at a perfect weight, full of energy, being able to run marathons? I don't aspire to run marathons, but you might. So it's this vision specific to yourself for this sphere. The third level is your long-term goals. Maybe you're 100 pounds overweight, or maybe you're $100,000 in debt, and you want to solve both of those problems. That could be a long-term goal. Writing it down, reminding yourself of the goal in a video, audio, and text format is essential. Then, short-term goals, highly specific short-term goals you want to work on. That's the fourth level. The fifth level, core daily habits that you're going to do to help you advance these goals. Critical that you remind yourself of those every single day. The sixth level are nice habits, but they're not absolutely essential that you do them every single day. But reminders, you're trying to do them most of the time. I try to eat a salad every lunch and every dinner, but it's not the end of the world. If I still have a healthy, well-balanced meal, and it's not too many calories, and it has nutrients I need, it's not the end of the world if I don't have a salad, but it's a good thing to do. It's not something I have to do every single day in the way that every single day I do at least 40 push-ups. For me, that is something that is literally for my core, but also a core part of my health routine. And then the final element, the seventh element, micro habits, things you can do in 10 seconds or less. This includes things like affirmations. Things like, I just tell myself, I don't let things bother me. It takes about 3 seconds to read it, hear it, say it, listen to it. This is where the affirmations come in. Affirmations alone are not enough, but they are a part of this process. They are one of the 7 levels that we address for every sphere of life, for every user.